This program is proudly brought to you by the VAFA Live Official app. With live scores, team stats, player stats and much more. Everything you need for the VAFA in the palm of your hand. Download it from the App Store or Google Play now.
I'm Richard Binney here for Complete Sports Management. Here at Basil Street Reserve with co-captain for Old Trinity, Grace Dillon. We've just seen St Kevin's in a fairly comfortable win, 6-2-38 to Old Trinity 3-3-21. But they didn't have it their own way. Old Trinity really came back in the last quarter, and Grace was a big part of that, trying to drive her team forward. Grace, what did the coaches Steve Morse and Shay Murphy say to you at three-quarter time? You're facing a 4-goal deficit, but you really came hard at them in the last quarter.
Well, I think they just told us to focus on our game. We didn't really play the way that we like to play. And unfortunately, St Kevin's did that to us last time, and they did it again today. They like straight down the line contest footy, and we like to get out into space. And they just said, the game's not over. If we play the way we want to play, we're still in it. And we saw glimpses of that, but unfortunately just didn't play enough of that game today.
Now, it was a really damaging loss. I know you did. Your team obviously tried their heart out, but how confident are you that you can make up ground on St Kevin's going into the rest of the season? Because they're still stuck in that 4th spot that you're aiming for.
Yeah, I guess that gives them that extra game buffer. I think that puts them maybe 3 games ahead of us, but they've got a tough run home, and we're pretty confident that we can turn our season around. If we start playing 4 quarters, then there's always a possibility.
Now, 19 disposals, and of course you're one of the players who has come through from the VFLW to Old Trinity. You previously played for the Box Hill Hawks. Could you just describe to our viewers what the VFLW is like for a lot of them who haven't watched it?
It's a lot more open, I guess. So there's a lot more game structure, game plan, and I think that the girls that are at VFL level, they have that luxury to spend more time on the structures rather than the skills per se. And I think that, for us, we're playing local footy, and for a lot of girls, we're here to have fun. So we do the best that we can with what we've got, and I think we do a really great job of that.
Now, are there some of your younger girls who you think that could take that next step up and make it into their VFLW?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think there's a lot of talent in our team and in the VAFA, and I think that if people are committed, then they can definitely get their chance. We've got Julia, who is currently on the Collingwood list. She's only 19, I think, maybe even 18. So that she's got her step in already, and there's a lot of other girls that could have the chance.
Well, commiserations on the loss, but good luck for next week and, of course, the rest of the season. And now we'll switch to my colleague, who will have the winning coach for St Kevin's Old Boys.
Thanks for that, Richard. I'm here at Basil Street Reserve with Tommy Purcell and Ali Hines. We've just seen St Kevin's defeat Trinity 6-2-38 to 2-3-15. Tommy, I understand you've lost your voice a bit singing the song. Do you want to tell us about that?
I'm just really proud of the girls today. I just thought cold and windy down at the Basil. It was a tough game. Trinity were awesome. Hard contest all day. So I was just really proud of the girls, the way they put their body on the line and went 4 quarters. So, yeah, it was a good win, an important win for the context of the season.
Definitely. Trinity travelling nicely as St Kevin's is, and really important win. Tommy, I also understand there's a bit more to play for today. Can you tell us a bit about that?
I guess today we had one of our leaders, Skaz, Scarlett Donnell. Her grandmother passed away during the week. She's a beautiful lady, raised 9 children. Donnell's a great family, the Scobbs family, and we wanted to really do her proud today and her family. And Plugger's 250th game. He's a club legend at the club. We've only had a few players play 250. We wanted to go home today and do those 2 proud, and we did today, so I'm very proud coach.
Fantastic effort today. And Ali, you played in the ruck against number 12 for Trinity, Imogen, who is one of the league's best. How did that go? You played pretty well.
Thanks. I think she was definitely dominant with the hit-outs, but our midfield did a really good job to counter that. I thought the pressure was really outstanding. Chloe Brown played a tagging role today, and her pressure was fantastic. So just to have a really strong midfield, so if we're not winning the taps, it's not the end of the world, and we can still get the ball down to our forwards.
Yeah, the midfield is working very nicely today, particularly Eliza Strafford and Bree Doyle racking up a lot of it. Speaking of the Straffords, when can we expect Sophie back?
Well, she's working hard on the rehab. She did get a bad injury, so with her hip. So hopefully 3 weeks. I think she should be back by about round 12. But she's working hard in the rehab. But she's been a great off-field leader, and with Ellie, I couldn't be prouder than my two skippers. And I thought Ellie today was outstanding in the ruck. The second and third efforts and their leadership today was really important, and Soph as well. So yeah, we've got some strong leaders, which is really helping the team.
Yep. And Tommy, just at 3/4 time, I went and listened to the talk a bit, and Trinity looked like they could come. And what was the message to just hang on for that last quarter?
Oh, we just had to keep going. I mean, quality A-grade women's section footy. You don't play 4 quarters, you don't win. So when Trinity were going to throw everything at us, they had all day. So we just had to stand up and be strong, and we were strong enough. And siren sounded, and we were in front of the game. And yeah, it was a great game of footy.
It was a great game of footy. All right, thanks for that, guys. I'm wrapping up here for Complete Sports Management. I'm Josh Pianco. Catch you next time. Thank you.
This has been another Complete Sports Management production.